Welcome back to Tech Cloud TV. I'm here with another episode for our advanced series training. This is part 3. And this part, we're going to be going over how to configure virtual machine networking. So basically, virtual machines and virtual networking in Azure are a bit different than their on-premises counterparts. So one example is how a DNS servers for the installed operating system are applied. For an on-premises a virtual machine VM, you could add the DNS servers in the Windows operating system. In Azure, this is done in the Azure Portal and the settings are passed into the VM. The same with the IP addresses and other configurations. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Excuse me. And we're going to add some custom DNS servers for use by the host operating system. And then basically we're going to give our virtual machine a custom DNS name. And that will be used to resolve the VM by name in Azure. And then basically we're going to configure the network security group for your virtual machine to allow traffic on port 80 to the virtual machine. So let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and log into your Azure Portal account and go ahead and go to the home page. Alright, so you should have your virtual machine here. We're going to go ahead and click on it, get things started. And then on the left side is kind of like your settings thing. So we're looking for network. So we'll go to network settings. So right here, network, click on network settings. And then we're gonna click next on the network interface. Let's see, network interface. Right here. So on the left side of the menu, we should see DNS servers right here. So go ahead and select DNS servers. Let's see, updating the DNS servers for this network interface may restart the virtual machine to which it's attached. And if applicable, any other virtual machines in the same availability set. Alright. I'm going over my notes here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and click custom. And we're going to add the DNS server. We're going to do 8.8.8.8. And that's pretty much it there. This is normally the Google public DNS server. As far as like pinging, making sure you can ping Google internet. So normally Azure provided DNS services. I'm getting tongue tied. Normally Azure provided DNS servers would be used by the client operating system, but you can use this feature when you want to specify a specific set of DNS servers for name resolution. So once you got this put in, just go ahead and click on save. And it shouldn't take that long to update, but we should see. It should take less than a minute, but because we will add the configuration, then we'll go ahead and restart the virtual machine. And it's still updating. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording because it's taking a little bit longer than expected. Alright, so I'm back. It's pretty much done. So once you don't see the updating thing no more and you get the green check mark over here, you go ahead and close out right here, right hand corner. And then we're going to close out of this too as well. Hold on, let me see. Close out of this. I'm going to close out of that too as well. So close out of everything, so it should bring you back to the home page. And we will go back to give me one brief moment. Network settings. Give me one brief moment. Because the layout's different now. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So once you close out of everything and go back to the home page, you're gonna initially click back on your virtual lab here. Once you click on that, click on overview if it's not selected, and then you'll go to properties. And on the properties, you're looking for networking. Networking is right here. And on the networking, you'll go to DNS name, and then you'll click configure. All right, for a DNS name label, you can kind of do the same name as earlier and just followed by some random string of some random characters. Totally up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and because it can't be the same name, so just put some random characters. Then after you do that, you'll click save at the top. Save public IP address changes. So save, green check mark. We're good to go there. So this will basically create a record and allow for public name resolution. DNS names need to be unique with each Azure region. So you can have two virtual machines called VM-lab-win001 in your subscription. However, they cannot be assigned the same DNS name if they are in the same region, if that makes sense. So that's why you have to, when you see when I was putting in the name, it gave me the error. You just gotta put some random characters at the end and just save it, and you'll be good to go. Alright, so we're gonna close out of this here. And let's see, not configured. So here we'll hit refresh. Because not ready. There we go. So hit refresh. Your DNS name should change here to wherever you put it in. As you can see, I put XXX at the end, and that's my new DNS name. And just keep hitting refresh until it displays, and then you'll be good there. So next we'll click on networking, and we're gonna add a inbound port rule. So go ahead and create port rule, and we're gonna do inbound. All right, so for the inbound, we're we're gonna do destination port ranges. We not 80. We're just gonna do 80. And protocol, we're gonna use TCP. And then for the name, you can choose whatever name. I'm gonna use this name here. Well, you can use the same name I'm using, but it's totally up to you. Everything else will be left as default. And we'll go ahead and click add. Then once the rule has been created, we're going to return back to our original VM lab that we created in part 1 series in the overview page, and we're going to copy the DNS name. So click on overview. Here, we're going to copy that to clipboard. And we're going to open up another web browser tab and paste the DNS name in it. Let's see if it works. Let's see here. All right. So once you have everything on the DNS name copied, just go up here, hit the plus sign, open up a new tab. I don't know why. But anyways, you just copy that in there, and it should display like the previous video. It should show the name of your VM right there on the web page. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap it up. So congratulations. You basically configured the networking for a virtual machine by adding a custom DNS server and custom DNS name. And through the use of inbound port rules and a network security group, you configure public access to your web server using a custom DNS name. So I thank y'all for watching Tech Cloud TV. I'm still going to keep this series going. This is my advanced series. So I'm definitely going to have a couple more videos to do. And I just definitely appreciate y'all for watching, supporting. Just go ahead and subscribe. I'm here learning. Here, they say the best way to learn is to teach, and it's definitely, it's definitely true. So I just definitely appreciate all y'all support. And until next time, we're out of here. God bless.